Hello, and welcome to another video. Today, we are talking about world's unbelievable jobs in North Korea country. North Korea, one of the world's most secretive and isolated countries, has a range of jobs and professions that seem almost unbelievable to outsiders. In this closed-off nation, the government controls every aspect of life, including people's careers. Many jobs in North Korea are not based on personal choice or skill, but on loyalty to the regime and family background. For example, there are people whose full-time job is to clap, cheer, and cry on command during national events and parades to make the crowds look enthusiastic. These professional mourners, or mass performers, are trained to show deep emotion whenever the leaders appear, creating an image of perfect unity and love for the Kim family. It's not optional. Refusing or showing less emotion can even lead to punishment or re-education camps. Another unbelievable job in North Korea is that of the traffic ladies. These women, dressed in spotless blue uniforms and white gloves, direct traffic at intersections in Pyongyang with precise and robotic movements. Even though there are modern traffic lights, the regime keeps these women as a symbol of discipline and beauty. They are chosen for their appearance, height, and loyalty, and they undergo strict training. What's strange is that their work continues even when no cars are around. Their presence is more about image and control than function. These women are often admired by citizens, but their jobs come with tough restrictions, such as not being allowed to marry without permission. North Korea also employs songbun inspectors, people whose job is to track citizens' family backgrounds, beliefs, and political loyalty. Every North Korean belongs to a class system called songbun, which determines what kind of job, education, or housing a person can get. Inspectors secretly monitor people's activities and report anything suspicious. It's an unbelievable job because it turns neighbors and even relatives into informants. People live in fear of being reported for small mistakes, like saying something wrong about the leader or listening to foreign music. This job shows how deeply the government controls people's private lives. One of the strangest professions is that of the propaganda artist. These workers paint murals, design posters, and write songs that glorify Kim Jong-un and the government. Every piece of art must follow strict rules. Only positive images of the leader, soldiers, and citizens are allowed. Artists who fail to meet the regime's standards face serious consequences. Some people spend their entire lives painting the same smiling faces and slogans, never creating anything original. Yet, they are considered valuable workers because their art strengthens the leader's image and keeps people loyal. There are also jobs that exist only to maintain the illusion of perfection for foreign visitors. For example, model farmers and model workers are carefully selected people who act out scenes of happy labor when tourists or officials visit certain areas. Their homes are cleaned and stocked with fake food to make it look like everyone in North Korea lives comfortably. After the visitors leave, these workers return to their normal, harsh living conditions. It's a strange kind of performance that the government uses to hide the truth about poverty and hunger. Even more unbelievable are the state internet monitors. Since North Koreans have no access to the global internet, these workers are trained to patrol the country's internal network, watching what citizens read and write online. They make sure no one visits banned pages or sends messages against the regime. Ironically, these monitors themselves have limited knowledge of the outside world. They only know what the government allows them to see. Perhaps the most shocking job is that of the border watcher, who guards against citizens trying to escape the country. These soldiers must patrol dangerous mountain areas day and night, sometimes in freezing weather, and are ordered to shoot anyone attempting to flee. It's a heartbreaking duty because many of those who try to escape are simply desperate for food or freedom. One of the most unbelievable jobs in North Korea is that of the leader's food taster. These are elite workers whose only job is to taste every meal before it is served to Kim Jong-un or other high-ranking officials, to make sure the food isn't poisoned. The tasters live under extreme secrecy and follow strict routines. They taste each dish carefully and wait a few minutes to see if it's safe. It's a dangerous job, but also considered an honor. These people are usually chosen for their loyalty and family background, and they're never allowed to talk about their work. It's a mix of fear and privilege. They live close to power, but can never truly feel safe. Another strange and fascinating job is that of cyber warriors. North Korea trains thousands of young, highly intelligent hackers who work for the government cyber division. These hackers are responsible for cyber attacks, stealing cryptocurrency, and hacking into foreign systems to bring money into the country. They operate secretly from offices in Pyongyang and sometimes even from foreign countries like China. They live better than most North Koreans, with access to good food, housing, and sometimes even foreign movies, rewards for their loyalty and skills. Their main goal is to help fund the regime through digital crimes, making them some of the most powerful yet invisible workers in North Korea. Another unbelievable job is that of the professional actor for foreign visitors. These people are trained to perform happiness. When foreign tourists visit, they're shown a perfect version of North Korean life. The actors pretend to be farmers, students, and shopkeepers living comfortable, joyful lives. They smile, wave, and answer questions with rehearsed lines like, "We are very happy under the great leadership of our marshal." Everything is staged, from the food on the table to the children playing outside. Once the visitors leave, the act ends, and life returns to its harsh reality. It's a national perf. There are also people who work as revolutionary storytellers. Their task is to travel around villages, schools, and factories to retell the life stories of Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-il, and Kim Jong-un. They narrate heroic tales, sing songs of victory, and remind citizens of their duty to the nation. These storytellers are treated as important figures, but they must memorize long speeches and never make mistakes. Every word they say is monitored, and even a small error could be seen as disrespect. Their job is not just storytelling. It's a form of brainwashing wrapped in drama and emotion. One more bizarre and sad job is that of the camp guard. North Korea has many